In the 1960s, the United States was obsessed with one goal: eliminating Fidel Castro. After the failed Bay of Pigs invasion, the CIA launched one of the most secretive and bizarre operations in history, Operation Mongoose. A plan so extreme that it involved exploding cigars, poisoned wetsuits, and even mafia collaboration. This is the untold story of the CIA's failed attempt to overthrow Castro. To understand Operation Mongoose, we must go back to 1959. The Cuban Revolution had just ended, and Fidel Castro emerged victorious, overthrowing the US-backed dictator Fulgencio Batista. Almost immediately, the United States saw Castro as a major threat, an ally of the Soviet Union just 90 miles from American shores. In 1961, the CIA attempted to invade Cuba with a force of Cuban exiles in the infamous Bay of Pigs invasion. It was a disaster. The operation failed, and Castro became even stronger. The humiliation pushed President John F. Kennedy and his administration to take drastic measures. The answer? A top-secret covert operation known as Operation Mongoose. In November 1961, President Kennedy authorized Operation Mongoose, a highly classified mission designed to destabilize Castro's regime and ultimately remove him from power. The operation was overseen by the CIA and run by General Edward Lansdale, a master of psychological warfare. The plan involved economic sabotage, psychological operations, and assassination plots. The CIA trained Cuban operatives to infiltrate the island, destroy infrastructure, and spread anti-Castro propaganda. But the most outrageous parts of Operation Mongoose were the assassination attempts, and some of them were straight out of a spy movie. Let's talk about the wildest plans the CIA came up with to eliminate Fidel Castro. The CIA knew Castro loved cigars, so they designed one packed with explosives. The idea? He would light up, and boom. No more Castro. The plan failed when the cigars never made it to him. Castro was a fan of scuba diving, so the CIA planned to gift him a wetsuit contaminated with a deadly fungus and tuberculosis bacteria. But the suit never reached him. In an attempt to ruin his image, the CIA considered dusting Castro's clothes with a chemical that would make his beard fall out. The logic? No beard, no revolutionary image. Desperate, the CIA even collaborated with the American Mafia to have Castro assassinated. Mobsters like Sam Giancana and Santo Trafficante were offered money and logistical support. But once again, nothing worked. Despite countless assassination attempts and acts of sabotage, Fidel Castro remained in power. Why? Because Cuban intelligence was always one step ahead. Cuban spies infiltrated the CIA's operations and fed them false information. Every plot was discovered before it could be executed. By 1962, the operation had caused significant tension between the US and Cuba. It even contributed to the Cuban Missile Crisis when the Soviet Union placed nuclear missiles on the island, bringing the world to the brink of war. Fearing global conflict, Kennedy shut down Operation Mongoose. But the CIA's obsession with Castro never ended. Over his lifetime, Castro survived over 600 assassination attempts, more than any leader in history. Despite all of the CIA's efforts, Fidel Castro remained in power for nearly 50 years. He outlived the Cold War, multiple US presidents, and even the Soviet Union itself. His survival became legendary, but the declassified files of Operation Mongoose reveal the extent to which the US government was willing to go to remove him. So what do you think? Could the CIA have ever succeeded? Or was Castro just too smart for them? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more declassified secrets.